overthinking about my life. I've been overthinking about my life and everything that I got going on.
Check it out. Welcome back to Big Brothers Podcast, baby. We are back with another episode. What is this, episode 7? Episode 7. So, this shit's a lucky number 7. So go tune the fuck in, everybody. Episode 5 just dropped. Episode 6 will drop this coming. Episode 7 will drop Thursday. Episode 6 will drop. Anyways, when y'all see this, just go tune in, y'all. Y'all just go tune in.
Y'all been lacking.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Comments.
But the thing is, exactly, comment. Just comment for the ones who do watch it. Because again, I was telling him in the car, like the first podcast we dropped, I knew that was going to do the most numbers because all the people that care about you, love you, support you are going to show love and all that stuff like that. But after that, each podcast, the views are going to, it's either going to blow up after episode 1 or it's going to go how it's supposed to go, right? The regular way. Each episode will get less views, less likes, which is okay because again, we're having fun. We're starting out. But the thing we really want to do is we really want to build people who, what's it called? People who are actually like fans, if I'm making sense.
A following.
Not
necessarily a fan base, but people
who actually look forward to the podcast. Not saying that no one does or no one doesn't support us, but like, so man, for the ones who are actually like hitting us up on our Instagram account and our comments on the YouTube page, that shit's appreciated. Like we do appreciate, we really do appreciate
leave more
it.
comments too.
Yeah, let us know because we be asking y'all some questions. So don't be afraid to ask something. Y'all think something, ask it. But we are here, episode 7, and it's moving, baby. And man, this is pretty dope. So for the ones who don't know, for the ones who do not know, y'all know our names already, right? To the man right here in front of me, this is Isaiah.
The one and only.
Yes, sir. He is...
Griffin.
Roman calls him chocolate fingers. No pun intended. But shit, man, we got him on here, We talked about... What episode was it when we talked about it? When we all met on the same neighborhood. We're playing basketball. It might have been 4 or 5, whichever it was. But we did talk about... We brought him up.
It might have been 2.
might have been. It could have been. Even episode 1. I don't know. We're going, but we brought him up. This is one, like.
The friend group, not excluding Pungi, because that's always brother. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm saying it again. Damn it. But the friend group.
You gotta check that.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's hard. It's hard. I'm really working on it.
So we made a bet. Each time that he says that, he does 10 push-ups. So
I didn't make that bet, but shit, I guess I'll do it now. Shit, I can do a push-up after the episode.
$1. It's $1 every time he says it's $1. It's $1.
But
so we gonna realize like, damn, I spent a whole lot of money. I gotta stop saying that shit. So read a book.
You're not lying.
Read a book.
Expand that vocabulary.
It's all good though.
But the original friend group has always been the 3 of us. 1, 2, 3, right here. Not like I said, not excluding Pungi.
Because of course.
Outside of his immediate family, me and him were the first 2 that was, I would say, like brought on. Other than his friends or anything like that, but I still, even including his friends, I think we were the first 2 that were really looked at like, damn, okay, they're part of the family now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, but.
When we got to Jonathan, when we moved to Jonathan.
I've been on this man for a long time, way before that.
Yeah, it's good to be on the podcast and be here with my brothers. Like they've said, we've been brothers for years and years. I've known Bert since second grade, maybe. Known him since second grade, and we've been close ever since. Went to the same daycare, and
that's where it started. So Creative kids, baby. That's where it started.
Second grade, and now we're 25 years old. So it's been, lifelong brother right there. And we've known Sean since 7th grade.
Yep,
7th grade, and we've just been rocking since. And
I think you met him first.
I think I did too.
You guys met first.
Yeah, I met
basketball.
Sean first, and
7th grade basketball.
Yeah, 7th grade basketball, and we've just been rocking since then, and won't stop. This is a lifelong, we're brothers now, so.
Yeah, you can't break it no more.
It's not even, it's family now. It's not even a friendship, so.
And it's crazy to think that you just said all that stuff, 2nd grade, 7th grade, obviously Doctor was with, wherever I go, Doctor goes. But it's crazy that he says that because my man's getting married next year. So congratulations to Isaiah and Anae. She's actually right here. She's our first fan. She's sitting over there on the couch. She's over here just cheesing. But they're getting married, so congratulations to them, man. That's dope. That's crazy. It really like every day, like you kind of just go through the motions. You're kind of just doing your thing, right? Day goes by, years go by, and this is like, damn, we're getting old. Like what the? We're actually getting old. Like we're actually getting old. So that's super dope. Super excited.
I was just gonna say it puts a perspective on life.
Yeah.
Like, man, everybody around me, like people are popping out babies, getting married, all type of shit. And I'm like, damn, I feel like I just got out of high school, but you gotta think about it. Like, time's flying. Time don't wait for nobody.
Time is flying.
Nobody at all.
So I mean, with that, man, just live your life however you want to live it. But like it's beautiful. Like it's beautiful. I can't wait for the wedding. I can't wait.
Excited.
I can't wait. I think Doctor just said the other day. Maybe I'm tripping. I think you said something like, I'm trying to go to another wedding because the last one we went to was popular. Like, it was active, It ended at 10 o'clock.
And they get to look all fresh. You feel me?
You get to look nice. Straight fitted up, fresh cut, all of it.
Sure.
So, man, I'm ready. Man, that's crazy to think about. And she's here.
That was about time we had him on here, right? Episode 7. Shit.
Well, I mean, since we've been recording, he hasn't been in town.
Motherfucker live in Sac. Yeah. I said we're inseparable.
No. He lives in Rancho Cucamonga. It's not
Rancho Cordova.
But I call it Cucamonga just because they think they're bougie over there.
If you know a movie that is, put it in the comments.
Yeah. They think they're bougie over there. You don't know what movie that's from. Don't say it because they got to put it in the comments. You know what movie it's from? You don't?
What?
Yeah.
That's what, bruh.
That's the second one.
Yes,
second one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's funny shit. What
man, we don't even get to say because we already know. We already said the second. We already know.
Maybe I don't.
What?
You do.
Let me whisper to you.
He
said, glitter. She said, he's like glitter.
You don't know? You still don't know?
Hold on.
You don't.
Let me.
You can't go to it though.
No.
You're gonna
text
type
it.
Okay. But anyways, let's continue. Pour up a drink tonight. We're watching this. If you're in the bathtub, shout out The Rock. You know what time it is. We didn't do that in the beginning, but
so the Rock's trailer just came out of Black Adam.
Is that The Rock's tequila?
The name.
It's The Rock's tequila right here.
I didn't know that.
Our first time we tried it was in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wayne.
I was like, let's try it. Doctor was talking a big game. He was acting fucking scared the whole time, and I had to finally get.
Right, was acting scared. Or I just said
in the beginning, but he was like,
he did say he didn't drink tequila,
but he was saying he did say I want to try the Terramana tequila. Every time we went somewhere, Terramana. Why you keep bringing it up to me if you don't want to taste it? We did take a shot too. Don't fucking play.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. It was actually on the vlog, on the Hawaii vlog. So if y'all
proof.
don't want to watch hour-long videos, we'll go tune into the vlogs. We just got back from Texas. I was supposed to record out there, but I don't know.
Cowboys, baby.
Texas. I don't know. It's Texas. I wasn't really feeling the Texas vibe, but the Dallas game was off the chain. That shit was dope.
Trayvon, best corner in the league.
Nope, Jalen Ramsey's better.
I told her. So we have a guest coming up this Wednesday, DG, and I told him made some joke about Trayvon. I was like, he's top 2. But he ain't number 2, like
number one.
And he just was whatever. We'll get into some of that stuff because he's a big football guy. He has a YouTube called Ready to Tape. So we'll see you Wednesday, bro. We'll see you Wednesday, but this podcast will be out Thursday. So
no,
what, you got the movie wrong? Yeah. You got the movie wrong?
Cold World.
That's a point. So remember how y'all?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Training Day.
Okay, no, that you are correct.
I can say that because it's not the movie.
No, but no, not that one. Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh yeah.
So give me them gets.
He was like the movie. He was like, oh yeah, you see that cookie right there? He's all cream filling, glitter. We say this shit all the time. How are you not getting it?
I know that what that's off of, but
that's the same movie.
That's the movie we're talking about.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Rancho Cucamonga, yeah.
When is he? I don't remember when he says that.
No, it's just like where he goes. That's
where they live.
just like where
That's
they're
the
going.
house
Oh
they live.
my god!
All
right, then you feel me?
See, them dabs be too powerful, getting your mind a little slower.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know we are.
So to kind of just go back, on he's
You
getting
know all the
married.
bootleg snacks.
Yep. Twinkies. So
He's all like, what does he say? He's like, she sell drugs, do
babies-
hair,
and
and
do
babysit
hair,
all
and
in the same house.
said
He's like,
police don't know
police
never-
don't know when to kick the door in. That's it. Tell him funny.
that's a good movie right there. That's funny shit right
That's
there.
funny.
That's funny shit. But back to you real quick, because you are a guest and talking about, me and Bert from Creative Kids. Motherfuckers ain't creative for shit.
Shit.
It went to the wrong daycare because
Shit.
they're
That's
creative.
what we gonna get into that in this podcast too, because them creative kids, it's a fucked up logo or a fucked up name.
Yeah.
That's false advertisement.
Yeah.
You ain't teaching us shit,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts.
right?
Right.
False advertisement.
facts.
Like you just said, we ain't creative kids.
We didn't have to color at all.
I went to a
we have to do
daycare called Junior Junction.
You were probably bad as hell too.
He for sure was. I ain't no probably about that shit. You know he was bad.
They should have had to pay extra for having your ass out there.
I was a damn good kid.
Hell no.
I was a damn good kid. I was shy. I was quiet. I minded my own business back in the days. Actually, he said something earlier like, "Damn, Bone, you're stealing." I stole Actually, it's the first time I ever stole something. I stole a little car, a little Mustang car, and it fell out of my little one of those folders. It fell out of my folders, and they're like, and the people in the back were like, "Who took this car?" Because you can't take nothing. But I took it. I was like, I'm gonna hit this lick. I like this car. And they were saying like it was probably this guy. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm not about to say nothing, but damn, I just lost this car. So that's I don't steal, but like that's
So I Steve.
Man, about to incriminate himself.
Junior Junction. That's the first time I ever stole something was a little car. But yeah, so going back on that, so we met, all of us. I mean, me and him, obviously, we packaged. We were always together, but we met both of these guys on Jonathan. We talked about it before, and I think after high school you moved to Sacramento. Was it after high school?
Yep, after high school. Yep.
Moved to Sacramento, and you went to college to do what? What did you go do in college?
I went mainly for just general studies, and went after that. I studied just business administration, so just got a general business degree. That's usually a degree that people get when they don't know exactly what they want to do, because it's very broad. It can be a good or a bad thing because it's very broad, so it opens up a lot of doors for you potentially, but there's nothing specific. So
You're not specialized in
yeah, you're not specialized in anything. So it's
So
like,
do you I mean, like I don't know what you had to pay. I'm not going to get into that. I don't know if you got grants or whatever it is you do. Because I went to college 3 times and I found out I had to pay for books. I said, oh, well, fuck, I look like paying for books. So I never did it because I didn't want to pay. So you kind of just said you kind of just went because like you just didn't know what you wanted to do at first. So I'm sure you had to pay some money because it's college, right? So is that something that you would recommend to other people, or would you say, are pros and cons to it?
Yeah.
What are the pros and cons to that?
Yeah.
that route out first.
yeah, definitely. So it's really specific on the person. It really just depends on the person's situation in life. I would definitely recommend going the junior college route for 2 years and then transferring. That's usually the cheapest way. That's the route that I took. That's the route that my fiance took, and it was the correct route for us.
Well, right, because if you didn't, because you guys would never meet
Yeah,
each other.
yeah,
so
we met at
that
junior
worked
college.
out. That
Yeah,
worked
so I
out
mean,
perfectly.
it's a thing where I would say if you're on scholarship or you're on some type of grants or things like that, then college is worth it. To me, I ran track and field in college. If I didn't run track and field, I don't know if I really would have went, just because it's expensive,
Right.
So scholarships and grants and things like that definitely make college more worthwhile to me.
Right.
But then again, if you're going to college and you're trying to be like a doctor or something specific, then yeah, by any means go to college.
I mean, you have to. At
Yeah,
that
you
point.
have to at
You
that
have
point,
to at
yeah.
that point, because that's
So-
what your profession
But
requires.
if you don't really know what to do and you're just going just to go, you're gonna be tens of thousands of dollars in debt,
Right.
And you don't even know what you're gonna
A
do.
lot of these nurses are
Yeah.
all in debt, and like
Yeah.
nurses get paid. That's a really good
Yeah.
job to have.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard to say that though. At the same time, because
What?
the only I don't want to say hard to say that, but like going to college and putting yourself in debt, it's hard to say like what would you rather do? Like would you rather recommend going to college or recommend someone just going and putting themselves in the work field? Because a lot of the times, right, there's only so many of us that know I don't want to work for the rest of my life, right? Like I don't want to do a regular 9 to 5 or I don't whatever. Some of us, more than a lot of us, are more than comfortable doing that. So that's why a lot of people aren't going to college and they find themselves working a job, get comfortable doing whatever they're doing, and then just live, I don't want to say mediocre, but get caught up in living a regular life because you have to pay bills, so you have to go to work, you have to continue doing whatever it is, and that's working a 9 to 5. And no matter what it is, it's exhausting, quote unquote. Like you might not be physically drained and tired when you go home, but you don't want to put your efforts in anything else. You're like, damn, I just worked 8 to 10 hours a day today, right? I don't want to put my energy and effort into upgrading my life, really.
Sleep.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, I mean, that's an interesting point right there. I mean, even when you go to college, most people that go to college, they end up working a 9 to 5 anyway.
Yeah,
So-
have to pay for it,
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
mean,
gotta
I mean,
think-
yeah.
or even to survive.
yeah.
Really.
There's people that go to college.
Either way, people don't go to college to become an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Not saying there's
No.
not ones out there, but like
Yeah.
you go to college to get a job. So I was trying to think about what you were saying just now. I feel like, did you say that people go to college because they don't want to work a 9 to 5?
No, I'm saying like some people
Or
go
what'd
to
you say?
college because
Some
they're
people-
trying to find whatever it is that they want to do, and they're like, you know what? All I've been told my entire life was to go to college, go to school, go to college.
that's true.
And then at that point in time, everything else will just fall into place.
Yeah.
Right.
A job.
Yeah,
But
because you're just gonna
you're
walk
still,
into one.
You're still going to work your 8 to 10 hours every single day, no matter what
You
you
have
do,
to.
right? Unless. So this is the thing: is that I think that a lot of people now kind of see this entrepreneur type of life, and people fall in love with it. They are like, I can be my own boss. But this is the thing: I think that no matter what route you go down, college or you want to be an entrepreneur and do your own business and stuff like that, like either way, it's going to be hard as shit. You know, like it's either way, it's going to be very, very, very difficult. So there's those two things, and then there's like go work for, I don't know. I'm not going to say any place because I'm not here to disrespect anybody out there who's watching. So like,
Be Walmart, McDonald's,
right,
warehouse,
go to work at
anything, any and
Walmart,
anywhere.
But again, that's cool. You know, you could go get paid your $20 an hour, and you may get raises and stuff like that. Whatnot. That's great. If it's working for you, then that's great. So I mean, there's just so many different things. I think that if you really want really nice things in life, and if you really really do want it, like you have to put the work in.
Yeah, and that's in everything, you know, that's in anything you want to do. I think a lot of people they're okay with working their, you know, daily jobs because it's security versus if you're an entrepreneur, you really have to be a go-getter. You have to know, you have to go get it. And that's the thing that scares people. There's not security in that.
No guarantee.
There's no guarantee.
I seen something just the other day. There was this guy who asked a man about, let's say it wasn't a specific company or nothing, but he was like, let's say for instance you own a pencil workshop, right? And you hire all of these guys to do the pencils, and the guy was like, I believe that we should get paid way more money because we are the ones doing the work. And he made a really good point. But when this guy spoke, and I'm not going to go word from word, I may miss something, but he said, you know what, you're right. But at the end of the day, I did all of this. I opened up the shop. I took on liability. I paid for the insurances. Without me, you won't have a job. Without me, like this company won't run. But like at the end of the day, like you will have this paycheck every single week. But I take on all the risk, right? It's like risk and reward, you know. The biggest risk is if it flops or if someone gets hurt and all of these things, it goes against the person who owns it. And the reward is obviously the money, right? That's the reward. That's just like, again, it's just like a pro and con to owning something. So some people love that. It's like a rush for some people. And some people are like, I'm good. I'd rather just go work for the man, have a good paying job, and just do that. So like, cause we kind of want to talk about like, the college thing, like, cause I think we spoke about college in one of our episodes, maybe not, maybe a little part, did we?
I can't recall.
You don't think so? You don't?
We ain't talking about no college.
No. I think we just talked about we went to college and just realized it wasn't
yeah.
for us. It wasn't for us.
And it's not for everybody,
Right,
and that's
sure.
okay.
Yes, I don't know.
The good part about you guys going to college is that you guys went to a community college, so the cost it wasn't anything crazy, you know. So it's not like you spent tens of thousands. Because I know people, you know, when I actually went to my 4-year university, I know people that went to that college. You know, they were on scholarship, but they weren't on full rides, so they're still having to pay, you know,
decent amount.
You know, a decent amount of money. You know, tens of thousands of dollars a year. You know, with student loans and things like that. And they never graduated. Right. So
and that's crazy.
That's the worst part. You know, I mean, it happens. I know life happens, but you know, it's a thing where that's a risk right there. You go to college, just because you go to college doesn't mean you're going to get your degree. You have to put the work in. So they went to college, didn't get their degree, it didn't work out for them. They have nothing to show for it. But the only thing they have to show is those student loans. Yeah. So,
and I really wanted to see, like, I wish I would have looked it up. I still can look it up right now on the phone. But, like, the statistics on people who do go to a college, who go through JUCO and then or go through a university, what's the difference of really, truly, I don't know how you can compare this or if you can look it up. Maybe I'll try to look it up right now. But, like, pay differences between college graduates and people who don't go to college. Because
it depends.
You can go work for the union, do construction. There are so many jobs out there that will pay you top dollar. PG&E, this is for people, you know, PG&E is everywhere. There's different names for different places. But, like, I would like to actually find out the statistics on pay differences. Because there was a time a few years ago I was looking for a job. You go to Indeed. And I saw this job, and it said it has to have college, not diplomas, what are they? Degrees. Yeah. And there were 2 degrees, 2 different degrees. I don't know the degrees because, again, I'm not a college guy, never paid attention to them. 2 degrees, and the starting pay was $15.25. And I said, what in the fuck? Someone's going to go to college for however many years it takes to get those 2 degrees, if it's 2 years, if it's 4 years, if it's 3, if it's 5, whatever it is, just to come out to get paid what I can go get paid pushing wheelbarrows or concrete, or we're going to work at McDonald's. In-N-Out pays you $17 an hour. Like, so that's when I was like, that was actually the 3rd time I actually just quit college. The 3rd time, 3rd time's the charm. Right? God said, get the fuck out of there. You didn't say that, but
none of those words.
No, I didn't mean to cuss with God's name. I apologize. My bad. I am. It's crazy. It's a neck. But anyways, I was just like, damn, that's crazy. Go get 2 degrees to get paid $15-25, $15-25 an hour. That's, to me, that's crazy. So that's why I was like, to me, I don't see the point unless you want to be a surgeon, a doctor, nurses. But something that I don't get, right? Because I don't get it, and we want to talk about the schooling system as well. I have some notes, a little picture I took about. So you go to college, right? You want to become let's say a doctor. Why do they put you through all these classes, all these arts, and you have to take a PE classes again? What's the point of these? Truly, what's the point of these classes in high school and in college? So let's start in high school. Let's kind of, I guess we should go back to high school, or is that kind of just way off the radar? Schooling, right? So something that I saw, right? What's the point of arts? So I think that these classes can still be there, but there's a lot of classes.
Before I didn't mean to cut you off, but they are electives. So like arts and craft. And
right. So I guess I didn't mean to say that, but I mean, I guess more to mean like math. Oh, PE is cool. It's physical. You need physical education. We want people, but I guess more like, why wasn't there classes like, and correct me if I'm wrong, like accounting, money management, taxes, how to build and keep good credit, establishing a job and career, nutrition, So this is self-defense. I mean, these are just things that it's kind of just has on here.
You got to fill out a resume.
But that's how to balance a checkbook. Why do you guys think, and have you guys ever thought, like, now that like I've grown up and now that I look back, I'm just like, truthfully, what even though I didn't try my hardest in high school, and if there's anyone at the table I would say that tried hard, would be the man in front of me. I know Bert, I'm not speaking for him, but I don't know if you tried your absolute hardest, because we have had talks like, if we can go back and do it again, we would do better. And my brother, we were kind of the same, same kind of person. Like mom said, you have homework? No, we ain't got no homework. We'll figure it out tomorrow when we get to school. Elizabeth next to us, or Johnny next to us, you got the answer for the practice test? Like, I had this man taking my damn test sometimes for me. He would come sit behind me like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. Pass it behind him. He throw it under the chair, pick it up. Oh, we're good to go. C+. You know what I'm saying? So like, so what I'm saying is like, now that like I've thought about it, have you guys ever like thought like, man, like high school should have did something a little bit more? Because middle school and high school are similar, right? They're kind of the same but kind of different, right? Would you say so? Maybe similar but different, right? There's more in high school, but like kind of teaching the same old basic stuff. What did it really teach us? What did high school teach, if anything, class wise? Did it teach you anything in the real world besides 5 times 5, how to read, how to count?
I mean, they don't teach you that in high school. You should know what 5 times 5.
You know
I know what you mean.
Kind of what I'm saying though is like, was there anything in high school that it really, like, why do I care about what the freak? Who's the guy that ate a couch? We learned in world history, Napoleon.
Yeah, Napoleon.
He
ate a couch?
So like he got put somewhere, and he ate a couch. Maybe I'm tripping, but I think
ain't never heard of that.
I don't know.
And history was my favorite
Napoleon.
subject.
Napoleon was nutty.
maybe
Yeah.
So
He was a little fucker, wasn't he?
yeah, he was.
Sure was. Little man complex.
Well, I mean, on that part, I mean, I feel like high school, a person fresh out of high school isn't gonna know
maybe I'm tripping.
really anything about life, especially.
Exactly. What the fuck did they teach me?
Yeah. See, this is what the education center right there. He tell about eat the couch.
That's
yeah.
in a nutshell right there.
But as far as high school's
You ate
getting
a socks or something.
yeah. If you just go through high school and you don't experience and you have a strong foundation at home, you're probably not gonna experience a lot of things that you would need to when you graduate high school. There's people that have gone through high school and they didn't have that strong foundation, at home and things like that. So they had to learn things. Then they had to, work a job doing this while going to school. And for those people, then yeah, they're prepared. But I would say the majority of.
But are they prepared for college, or are they prepared for life after like?
They're just. I would say both. I mean, if you're used to working through high school, really taking care of yourself and everything like that, then you're prepared for life. You're prepared for college. You're prepared for all of that. Personally, when I graduated high school, I wasn't, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was like, I just want to run track and field and, go to college and see what happens. I was blessed to have a strong foundation, my mom and my dad. So I was one of the lucky ones on that part, but there's people that don't have it like that. Right. And who have had to, I didn't know anything about credit or anything like that, but there's people that have gone through high school, working jobs, doing this and that, taking care of themselves, basically, and they're ready for that. They're ready for whatever life had for them because they've been doing it since they were, 15, 16 years old. So, but yeah, high school in general, no, it doesn't get you prepared for the real world.
Why do you guys think that? Why do you think it doesn't? Do you think there's a reason behind that?
I don't know. I was like lazy in school. You feel me? I didn't really care about it. I just went this. I don't know. Senior year especially, I didn't even really go to school. Period. I was there like.
But you graduated, so
I graduated.
Praise God.
Hey, you got to graduate.
I made sure I was gonna graduate, but I'm just saying, like,
even if you don't see a point, you got to graduate just because you don't have your high school.
I already knew what I was gonna do, though. I already knew I was for me.
Adopt there.
I was going straight to work with it. And I wouldn't change anything. I'm not gonna lie. School, I definitely feel like if you're good at school, you're smart. You already know, like, everyone knows in your class who's the smart people, and you know what I mean, like the real smart people. You're like, all right, they're gonna have a future in college. Everyone else, they don't even know what they're gonna do really. So I was like, I don't like school, so I'm not gonna go hella far in school. I went straight to work with it, you know what I mean? Don't even waste no time going to school other than those little 2 days we was talking about, that little thing. But, yeah, no, I went just straight to work with it. Everyone, you feel me? I can only give my opinion. I can't tell no one what to do. Like I said, some people have to go to school for the doctors, all the serious jobs and shit. That's mandated. But other than that, you could find a great job not going to school. Just get your high school diploma for sure. 100% get your high school diploma. And you could not guarantee, but you could find a good job, you feel me, without going to college at all.
And don't be in no rush.
Go ahead, my fault.
No, that's it. Don't be in no rush.
Do you remember what your second question was? What you just asked us?
I think I asked, do you, what I said something like, do you, like, why don't they do something different? Like, why don't they, like, why do you guys, I'm
Like I get you. I get what you're saying. Like why high schools why don't high schools teach?
why don't they teach us to? Why don't they prepare us better for the real
world?
life?
The first thing
Is there a reasoning behind that? You think?
My answer. Keep that in mind because I'm finna give my answer to your first question. The only thing that I think high school actually prepared me for in real life was, I'd say, social skills. It felt like we got to give high school some credit. Right. So it didn't do absolutely nothing. Like all of us went to public schools, right? So it allowed us to know how interactions with different types of people went down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like, I'm not socially awkward because of high school. I can say, right? Like, and I wouldn't even say because of high school because I've always been that type of person to make friends with everybody and be able to talk to people.
It helps when you're on a daily basis.
100% helps, right?
I just want to say something real quick. I'm not saying that high school doesn't teach anything. So I just want to say that, like, we.
No, I'm not saying you.
right.
Yeah, I damn near. I would go to the fact that high school didn't teach me shit about real life. High school, I didn't learn nothing from IPS. Learn nothing that I can take from.
How many times you failed that IPS?
Fuck.
What is IPS?
Science.
Integrated physical science.
I took
that's freshman year science for everybody who doesn't know.
No, I don't know. I took Ag 1, Ag 2, Animal Science.
And that's beginning freshman year science,
and
right?
I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to graduate. I didn't care. IPS.
IPS. I took nothing from science to the real world. Absolutely nothing. A hypothesis. I don't know what. Like, I know, like, I have some type of like grasp on it, but I don't use anything scientific to solve any problems in real world, in real life. You have to know how to talk to people, right? Social skills, right? So dealing with people on an everyday basis. That's
an important thing right there.
That's big time, because a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah,
you're right.
And that shit don't get, just by you knowing somebody can get you a job. You don't have to go to college for that shit.
I'm gonna be honest. What taught me my best social skills is getting into sales. Doing a sales job.
Yeah.
That made me, if anyone knows me to this day, I still do it, but I'm a fast talker. I'm just that
slowed this man down.
Yeah. And it made me confident. It made me so much more confident.
I gotta piss, bro.
I was thinking the same thing.
So fucking bad. I will be right back, bro. It's bad. Don't pause it. Y'all can keep going. But holy shit, it's bad. I'll be right back. Woo!
What? He's a knock.
Terramana again.
He's a knock.
We live, man.
Should we wait?
Fuck him. Go back.
I think a way to wrap it up, just to wrap everything up, in a nice little package. We should, as far as going over, high school, college, jobs, things like that. It definitely helps to have somebody older, wiser than you that's experienced those things, kind of like a big brother, to lead you down that path.
This man is our new host.
I'm finna
fire my own head. He's finna be your host.
As far as going through life and going through high school, whether you go to college or not, it's always important to have those people around you that are supportive there for you, like a big brother, that help bring you in, keep you grounded, keep you on the right path. That's important, because without my brothers here, it would have been a lot different. They definitely help to shape who I am today. Grateful for that. Grateful for my brothers. And that's about it.
He didn't need much. But we did tell his ass, hey, out of all three of us right here, you the only motherfucker that's still going to school and still doing all this shit. So you got to be the one that, what I'm saying? But he didn't even need us to tell him that. So we appreciate everything that he just said, but he didn't.
It was always the calm, cool, collective one.
For sure.
And Bert, and we were just a little different.
It was wild.
Still, as you can tell from this video, still a little different.
Yeah.
But we live in, and I really am glad that he said that, because we talked about on a video one time about having a good support, not support system, that just having a good team around you, having a good family based. That's very important. So that's why circles don't need to be ginormous, because you can only trust few. Only trust a few, and really, it's finding a good team, man. Finding a good partner like he did.
Life partner.
right, a life partner. That's what you want to find, and just finding a good, life partners as well, right? Life brothers and life
Yeah,
sisters
brothers,
for the
just
one for the
motherfucking
yeah. So just find a great team, and I'm sorry y'all we jumped all over the place, and I really do appreciate everybody who has been just tuned in with us. Really, I really do. I'm done drinking after this one.
There only been about 32 of you motherfuckers watching all these episodes anyways, God damn it. But
Tell-
it's all right. We ain't watching. We ain't
uh,
checking the views or nothing. We ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. It's only been a handful
Go
of
show
you
love.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, we
about 3
appreciate y'all.
handful of y'all.
We really
and I
do.
love each and every single one of y'all. But all the motherfucking 100, however many of y'all, 400, 500 of y'all, that was
fell
in episode
off.
1 and I fell off.
Don't come back to when this shit does.
No, you can come the fuck back. You for sure can do that. Run up them
You know
hours.
what I'm saying.
But damn,
You said run up
what the hell? What's going on? I know, damn, was we not just that tight no more? We was talking about the same shit.
Oh, y'all still tight. Y'all still tight.
Put in the
Appreciate
comments.
that, brother. We know.
Let us know.
Should we bring him on? Should he take my
better and
spot?
Oh yeah, he coming back.
Take
coming
my
back.
spot. Take
I don't know about that
my.
one.
No, nobody's taking spots.
I'm just talking shit.
But he gonna join the table. It's gonna be a round table at one point. It's a
Look,
square
I'll make an
table, but we
appearance
ain't
here
one
and
of
there.
those squares.
I'll make an appearance here and there.
Every motherfucking week.
To kind of put this in a school perspective, remember conclusions. There's intros, conclusions. All in all, everybody, that's the conclusion. All in all, thank y'all for just watching Big Brothers Podcast. I want to thank everybody, this whole team, from the guy behind the camera, from the guys right here behind me, and from our guest Day, and from his fiance just being here rocking with us. I'm very thankful, very blessed. This was episode 7 of Big Brothers Podcast. Just stay tuned in, y'all, because this shit's crazy as fuck. We're
we finna
crazy.
go up.
We'll be all over the place. This Terramana got us talking. I don't even know no more. I'm losing my damn mind drinking this shit. But just stay locked in, stay tuned in, and
every day.
we're on vacation, baby. Peace out, baby.
We love y'all.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.